Okay, it's episode 3 for the day of ink transfer drawing with Mark Zimmerman. I'm Mark Zimmerman. I'm rolling ink on a sheet of plexiglass so that I can do an ink transfer drawing. And if you wish to, you get to watch. That looks smooth enough. I'm going to put a sheet of paper over top of that ink. And then what I'm going to do is draw and rub on the back of this paper. Transfer the ink to the front. I don't want it to move while I draw, so I'm going to tape it. Otherwise the ink gets kind of smeared around on the other side. Okay. Now I can feel the tape, this blue tape. The ink is inside that blue tape, and I can feel that. There's the corner. And I can drag this pen along that tape. Normally I can't draw a straight line, but I can drag a pen along the tape. And that tells me where the ink is at and where I need to do my drawing. And I'm going to do this, I just clipped this out of a magazine. I'm going to get the puppy hair off my pen. I'm going to come over here and draw Cleo, come! I got a pup in the studio with me who I don't exactly trust when she's out of sight making noises. Hey, you. She's back. I can relax and draw. So, Mr. Bald Eagle. Can you hear the pup drinking over there? She's got a bowl. Alright, let's work on this eye. I think it's kind of important here. And ooh, cool eye. So when you're drawing the eye, you probably shouldn't take your eyes off the eye you're drawing entirely, and then just keep moving the pen. There is no erasing in this. Anything that transfers to the other side is transferred for keeps. Ooh, cool eye. Wow. This must be his nostril. Cleo is just a 4-month-old German Shepherd. And I'm going to call her again. Cleo, come. Hey, girl. It's not that I don't trust her, but I don't trust her. Good girl. Oh, she's going to lay down on her bed. What a good girl she is. Good girl, Cleo. I gotta quit whistling at the eagle because the dog's ears perk up and then she thinks she should do something. What is that about sleeping dogs? Yeah. Okay. You'll notice I keep my hand in the air when I draw. If I set it down, it transfers ink. And I can transfer ink by rubbing on this as well. Should have picked an eagle I could see it. It's so dark down in here. I can't quite even see what he's doing. Cleo, leave it. Good girl. So, Talon. Gads. Well, you know, a lot of artists will tell you you've never seen anything until you've drawn it. I do not, well, no, I remember drawing a bald eagle when I was in high school. Probably didn't see it very well then. Certainly didn't see as well then as I do now. Drawing really is, by the way, about seeing. So I'm a little worried about this area in here I can't see. It's just black in the photo. That's the problem with working from photos. There's a rock here or something. I don't know what this is. Should pick photos you can tell what they are. But no. But no. Some of this I can solve with color at the end too, because alright, I'm going to take a closer look here. What am I looking at? So I'm making things up. I think I maybe just bumped the camera. Are we still on pretty much where we started? Alright, let's work on these wings. I don't know what that is, but I see it, so I'm going to draw it. Okay. Why don't I see his other leg? Huh. So I said I could transfer ink by rubbing, and that's what I'm going to do down here in the bottom. And I'm going to push pretty hard and transfer quite a lot of ink, get myself a nice dark tone. Help to explain why I didn't draw anything there. I can't see anything, and if I just make it dark, people will understand it can't be seen. That is a tremendous beak. Now I can peek. And I think I should. I can pick this up. Should have probably just zoomed in on his head. I at least can see that. And I should quit bumping that tripod, huh? Okay. I think he's probably a domestic or a captive eagle. I left it out, but he's got a band on his leg. So let's come in here. A little yellow there, a little yellow down in here. Yellow gets lighter too, so I'm going to pick up some water. And I got too much paint up in here. There we go. Well, I would hate to have that guy squeeze me. Thinking that might hurt. There's a teeny bit of shadow in his feathers. And I'm going to make use a little bit of indigo and quite a bit of water. And that's going to let me come back in here and, whoa. And whoa. So now I'm finger painting. Bad habits. Here I am on camera, finger painting. Supposed to be a professional. Okay. There's some almost white and almost orange here in these. Don't worry, watercolor is traditionally used, you work it from light to dark, so I'm painting in the lightest things. And they're all going to get painted over. With darker darks. And, boy. So, little light right there. Had to put all these feathers in. Let's paint feathers for a living, yeah. Probably should keep the brown off the white head too, huh? Boy, I almost need this to dry. Boy, I hate to take time on camera for that. Maybe I could do a little more to his beak while I stall. So a little orange, just a touch of orange on that beak. There we go. That's about all the stalling I can afford to do. Let's stir up the Payne's Gray, see what color that looks like. Yeah. Okay. Payne's Gray is what I'm using instead of black. So basically coming back in here with black. And it is dark. Oh, this is a little like work. So that's why they call it artwork. Huh? Just kind of giving the impression anyway that we've got some feathers up in here. And that those feathers are catching some light. And that light is kind of, the light kind of hangs in the edges of the, or catches in the edges of the feathers. And the feathers have these kind of brownish orangish feather ridges, edges. There's that thing, I don't know what it is. But I see it. There's just a little bit of lighter color there. Excuse me. I don't know where that other foot is, or other foot. I'm going to turn this a little bit to paint here at the bottom. Let's give him a... Let's say that this is something brown. And this has a definite bluish tint to it. But it's not that dark. So I'm going to pick up a little bit. Stir up my indigo color I just started using, and boy do I like it. Kind of a blue violet, very close to black. So and here I've already got some dark value from the transfer. I'm going to pick up some I think I'm going to pick up anything in that background that doesn't get soaked up. And let the eagle be darker. There we go. Way to waste paint, huh? Put it down, pick it up. Sorry you're looking at an upside down eagle, but it's a lot easier to paint this corner if it's close to my right hand. Oh. And let this get lighter and lighter as I get across the top here. There, back right side up for you. Sideways for me. So, let this be. And I think I'm going to pick up that brown a little bit too. There's my one-legged eagle. I'm not sure why he's got one leg. But that's all we see, so that's all I drew. Right. I don't know where it is. I don't know where it is at all. I don't know eagles that well. Let's just call him we'll call him Liberty. And these are free for the taking. Somewhere around wherever you're watching this video, there should be a stack of them. And maybe you like Liberty, maybe you like the last one I did or the first one I did. But there should be a stack of them, and you can help yourself. Don't get too greedy. Hope you had fun watching. Thanks for tuning in to Ink Transfers with Mark Zimmerman.